Okay. So we are actually we have started with Mark Twain. Mark Twain's new story that you all must have done, that is Tom Loses a Tooth. We have started with this, and I would like to know whether this is in your syllabus in this unit. Tom Loses a Tooth. Is it part of this syllabus, this unit? Next unit Tom Loses a Tooth রয়েছে তো তোমাদের? কারণ আমি এটা দিয়ে শুরু করেছিলাম লাস্ট ক্লাসে।
স্যার এটা ওই ওদের যে সেকেন্ড ইউনিট পরীক্ষা যেটা হয়ে গেছে বা বাকি স্কুল যেটা দিচ্ছে এইটাতে ওটা হয়ে গেছে। ও থার্ড ইউনিট কোনটা থেকে শুরু? বলো স্যারকে বলো, মাইক্রোফোন নাও।
আমরা মার্ক টুয়েনের ওই কাজটা করছিলাম। হ্যাঁ বল।
9 এর দা নট শিপ থেকে শুরু, লেসন আপ টু লেসন 12।
দাঁড়াও এক সেকেন্ড, আমি একটুখানি থ্যাংক ইউ তোমাকে এটা বলা। লেসন 9 দ্য নর্থ শিপ থেকে একেবারে হান্টিং স্নেক পর্যন্ত, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে। তাহলে we will start North Ship on a other day when we have the other schools. আমরা যেটা করতে পারি সেটা হচ্ছে we were discussing, if you remember, 45-49 letter writing টা করছিলাম, and এটাতে তোমাদের রয়েছে যেটা অ্যাক্টিভিটি newspaper report. Okay, তাহলে নেক্সট ক্লাস যেটা আমরা করব নর্থ শিপ থেকেই শুরু করব, কারণ আমার মনে হচ্ছে এই ইউনিটটা শেষ হয়ে গেলে টম লুজেস আ টুথ এইটার খুব একটা ভ্যালু থাকছে না। তবু জাস্ট এজ এ রিভিশন, তোমরা যেহেতু পরীক্ষাটা দিয়েছো সেই জন্য লেট মি সি হাউ ফার একটা কমিউনিকেশন হোক আমাদের আর তোমার মধ্যে। আমরা টম লুজেস আ টুথের উপরেই একটা ছোট ইন্টারঅ্যাকশন করি। জানি এটা তোমাদের অলরেডি হয়ে গেছে, এটার ইউনিটে তোমরা করেছো, সেজন্য লেট আস ইন্টারঅ্যাক্ট উইথ ইট। আমরা যেটা করব সেটা হচ্ছে আমি প্রথমে তোমাদের একটা ভিডিও দেখাবো টম সয়ারের এই লুজেস আ টুথের উপরে, টম লুজেস আ টুথ। তারপরে আমরা কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন আনসার্স তোমাদের সঙ্গে আলোচনা করব। উইল ডিসকাস সাম কোয়েশ্চেনস। ওকে, সো ফার্স্ট সি দ্য ভিডিও and then we will discuss the questions. So I request all of you to settle down and then let us see this video. তোমরা সবাই ভিডিওটা দেখো মনোযোগ দিয়ে। দেখার পর we will have a small discussion, and I know you have already done it, but still I feel we can do a discussion. You have already you sat for the examination and you have written answers, you have taken the test, and so you must be knowing a lot about this story. But let me still have a discussion with you regarding this and increase our communication skill. And then we will go into the new chapter, as you said, from chapter 9 to 12. Okay. ভিডিওটা দেখো।
Now listen here, folks, my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I want to be free sitting under a tree, that's me.
Well, sir, it's another darn Monday morning, and the town's waking up doing chores and such, which means it's time for me to joggle myself awake, get up and get ready for one torturous long week of sitting in school. Sid, hey, wake up!
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It's Monday morning again, and Tom's play acting sick as usual.
I think I'm a-dying, Sid, and there's something I want to give you before I croak. Oh, Sid, I can't bear the pain. I'm dying. It hurts something fierce. Oh, golly. Oh.
Are you really sick or just sick of school?
I'm a goner, so I want you to take my magic lamp Amy gave me.
Oh, I can't take that from you, Tom. Ain't that your most prized treasure? You said so your own self.
Oh, yep, and I want you to have it. Sid. I'm dying. No mere mortal can stand it. I'm a croaking. Oh.
You're dying?
Now take real good care of it, Sid, and use it to remember me by. My heart's a burning up. Oh, it's getting dark. The pain. Oh.
Oh, Tom, please don't give up. I just couldn't bear it if you die. Please, Tom.
I think I'm a-knocking on those pearly gates. And I promise I ain't holding any grudges for all the times you went and snitched on me. Oh!
Please don't die. Please, I didn't mean it, Tom.
Sid, is that you? Speak to me. Oh.
Yes, it's me, Tom. Don't die. I'll go fetch Aunt Polly. Ow! Help! Help! Mary, Aunt Polly! It's terrible, horrible! Hey, Aunt Polly! It's just it's just what I mean to say, Aunt
Slow
Polly
down,
is...
Sid. Now, what's wrong, Sid?
I just don't know what we're gonna do. Tom's near dying.
Sid, you shouldn't lie
Sid,
now.
I'm sure he's only joking.
No, Aunt Polly, this time it's for true.
Sid, I can't believe you've been tricked by all of Tom's malarkey.
Of course I thought he was lying, but seeing him caused me to have another think. And Tom was changing from red as a beet to white as a sheet right before my eyes. Tom isn't himself. He's really dying. Otherwise, he'd never given me his prized magic lamp.
Lordy, Sid, it sounds like our Tom is sick. Why didn't you say so? Oh, poor Tom. Oh. I'm here. Tell Aunt Polly where it hurts. We're all right here, Tom. Tell us what's the matter.
It's my heart. Oh, it's burning like fire. Oh.
Run, tell Jim to fetch the doctor, Sid.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, no doctors. It's much too late for that.
Why, Tom?
No, it's time for my last wish. It's that all of my family should be here when I croak. I don't want anyone to leave this room. Huh?
Oh, Tom, I'm so frightened for you. It pains me to see you feeling so bad. Now, just lie still. There must be something we can do. This is ever so serious.
Hush up, boy. Huh?
Quit it.
Oh, my.
Cut it out, Aunt Polly. You're making me laugh. You know how ticklish I am.
Tom. I might have known it'd be something like this. You'll get out of bed this instant and explain yourself, young man.
Well, my chest is feeling better now, but I swear on a toad's nose I've got a toothache.
What? Let's have a look.
Yeah, there's a giant old tooth in there, and it's awful loose. Here it is right here. Can't you see it?
Mary, you fetch me a line of silk thread.
All right.
And Sid, you run and grab a chunk of the kitchen fire.
Yes, ma'am.
You won't have to put up with that terrible pain much longer, Tom.
What do you mean?
We're gonna pull that old tooth for you.
I'll be all right. I'll bear up under the terrible ache one way.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, there's a
You'll get out of bed this instant and explain.
Yes, there was some problem.
Silently disconnected, sir, but now it's okay.
Okay. So I stopped it because you are the only school and I didn't find you.
Okay.
So I just stopped it. So we can start from here again. Yeah.
Actually, we lost just 30 seconds.
Okay, that's good. That's not a problem.
Explain yourself, young man.
Well, my chest is feeling better now, but I swear on a toad's nose I've got a toothache.
What? Let's have a look.
Yeah, there's a giant old tooth in there, and it's awful loose. Here it is, right here. Can't you see it?
Mary, you fetch me a line of silk thread.
All right.
And Sid, you run and grab a chunk of the kitchen fire.
Yes, ma'am.
You won't have to put up with that terrible pain much longer, Tom.
What do you mean?
We're gonna pull that old tooth for you.
I'll be all right. I'll bear up under the terrible ache one way or another, and then I'll bet it'll go away all on its own.
Oh, no, you don't. My mind's already been made up.
Please don't yank out my tooth, Aunt Polly, and I promise I'll never ever play hooky again.
So you finally admit it then. This has been nothing but a cruel trick, lying to me. You're hot, paining, and burning like fire. Oughta tan your hide, Thomas Sawyer. For shame.
I didn't mean nothing. Huh? Whoa! Jingo! My toothache is better, Aunt Polly. The pain ought to be all gone by the time I get to school.
There's plenty of time. The best thing for a bad tooth is to pull it out.
Listen, last night I used an Indian charm to cut the pain, so the suffering should be over real soon.
Tom, don't make things worse. Don't you think one cell eyes is enough for this morning?
That's right, we've heard enough. You gone and worried Mary and me half to death with your mischief. Now open up like a brave little man and we'll rid you of what's ailing you and send you off to school. You've troubled me long enough, Thomas Sawyer.
I'm just a little curious. What's that chunk of fire for?
That didn't hurt much, did it?
It's Monday morning, all right. Guess there's no way to get out of going to school today.
So I think you must have enjoyed seeing this wonderful cartoon. There were some changes from the text a little bit. The filmmaker had taken some liberty to improvise the entire thing. Okay, so now so you all know that this was Tom loses a tooth, and you saw how. Can you just tell me where has this been taken from? The novel from where it has been taken. You've already appeared for the exam, so let us today ask questions and then just a revision. Even for Borai girls, tomader syllabus unit 2 jeta chilo, jeta tumra porikha dile, Tom loses a tooth. Shater. So tell me, where has this been taken from?
So the adventure of Tom Sawyer.
The adventures of Tom Sawyer. Yes. The adventures of Tom Sawyer. Very good. Now tell me, you all know this, that Tom was playing a prank. Now he was lying. Why was he lying? Why did he lie? Someone else. তুমি বলবে না অন্য কেউ, because সবাই উত্তর দিয়েছো, সবাই পরীক্ষা. Why did he lie? Why was he playing pranks? বলো.
Sir, he was lying because he doesn't want to go to school in the Mondays.
Yes, on a Monday he would not like to go to his school. Why Mondays were bitter? Can anyone tell me? Why didn't he like the Mondays? Monday, what was the problem with Monday? Monday অসুবিধাটা কি? Why didn't he like Monday? Can anyone tell me? You tell me, even if it is not in the story, you tell me why someone like Tom won't like Monday and find Monday mornings to be miserable. Why?
Sir, because Monday is coming after Sunday, because Sunday is a holiday. That's why everybody enjoying the holiday. But
correct.
Monday is a work day. That's why no one likes or.
Mic tech to kache niye jao. Mic tech to mukher kache.
In example, Tom, that's why Tom doesn't like Mondays.
Okay, Sunday is a holiday and Monday is the beginning of the week. It's the first day of the week. And then Tom feels that what starts from Monday? What is starting from Monday? Monday থেকে কি শুরু হয়?
School days and
Yes,
work
the
days.
school, and he considers school to be a suffering. যন্ত্রণাদায়ক মনে হয় তার ক্ষেত্রে. And that begins on Monday. That is why he hates Monday. Very good. Well done. Please. So he hates Monday because Monday is the first day of the week, number one. Number two, Tom feels that the suffering in school begins on this day. And that is why Monday is miserable for him. Monday mornings are miserable. Okay? ঠিক আছে, খুব ভালো. Please sit down. Okay, my next question is, how is Tom trying to avoid school? How is Tom trying to avoid school? Even Borai Balika can try to answer the question. How is Tom trying to avoid the suffering that he has in school? Borai jodi bolte chao, tomra bolte paro. Shibpurer pechone ekti chele hath tuleche. I want him to answer. Yes, please come forward.
Sir, he pretended to have ailment, false ailment, that his Aunt Polly would care him and would
Care
not
for him. Yes.
and would not let him go to the school.
Okay, so he is trying to look for some sickness,
Ailment.
isn't it? He's trying to find out if he is sick somewhere. So he is trying to pretend to be sick. Very good. Now, what was his first attempt? Like, which sickness is he trying for the first?
He looked for some stomach pain. No.
Right, and stomach pain. Did he find some kind of stomach pain? Did he find initially?
At first he found, but sometime later it went out. It went on.
Right. After some time, it disappeared. It was not there. Very good. Good answer. Please sit down. Please sit down. Now, my next question is that after he found that the ailment or the symptoms of the stomach that was disappearing, then what did he discover? Just after that, what did he discover in his body? What was the next ailment that he discovered? What was the next ailment that he discovered? Borai Balika, would you like to attempt? তোমাদের মধ্যে কি উত্তর দিতে চাইবে বোরাই থেকে? What was the next ailment? প্রথমে পেটে যন্ত্রণা ভাবার শুরু করলো, কিন্তু পেটের যন্ত্রণাটা একটু হয়ে মনে হলো যেন আছে, তারপর সেটা কমে যায়, তখন তার সুস্থ লাগে। তারপরে তার কি? What was the next discovery that Tom had? বলো বোরাই, চেষ্টা করো বোরাই। বলো, what was the next ailment that he discovered? Borai girls, তোমরা এই তো পরীক্ষা দিলে, সবাই চ্যাপ্টারটা পড়েছো। সো প্লিজ, কে বলবে বোরাই থেকে? কেউ? আচ্ছা, নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেনটা বোরাই তোমাদের আনসার করতে হবে। ভালো করে বইটা দেখো। আমাদের শিবপুর থেকে কেউ একটু উত্তর দাও। What was the next ailment that he discovered? What was it? It's a very simple questions that I'm asking. You don't have to. Yes, tell me.
Sir, the next ailment, Tom find out that he had a strong toothache.
Right. He had a strong, he had the problem with one of his tooth.
Yes, sir.
So and where was this problem? Which part of the gums and which tooth was it?
Front of the teeth.
Upper front teeth. উপরের দিকে front teeth মধ্যে একটা। upper front teeth এর মধ্যে যে কোনো একটা। সেখানে পেলো, মানে উপরের দিকে দাঁতগুলোর মধ্যে যে কোনো একটা দাঁত ও দেখলো is he's having a toothache and it's loose. But why didn't he go for that? He found it out, but he didn't go for it. You know that. Why didn't he go for that?
কোশ্চেনটা একটু আরেকবার বলবেন,
Hello?
বুঝতে পারিনি।
Yes.
কোশ্চেনটা আরেকবার বলবেন, বুঝতে পারিনি।
Okay, the question is, I mean, English able. The question is, he found out that he had some problem or ailment in his upper front tooth, but he did not want that to be the cause for his staying. He did not want this, wanted his aunt Polly to know about it. Why? Okay, অন্য কেউ চেষ্টা করো, দুজন যারা উত্তর দিয়েছে তারা নয়, অন্য অনেকে তোমরা বসে আছো, কেউ একজন চেষ্টা করো, সামনের বেঞ্চ, পেছনের বেঞ্চ, মধ্যিখানের বেঞ্চ, তুমি বসে পড়ো, প্লিজ সিট ডাউন, someone else, please try. ভাঙা, even if you should try, তোমাকে একটু চেষ্টা করতে হবে একটু বলার, এগুলো তো সিম্পল আনসার্স। হ্যাঁ বলো, তুমি ভুল বলো, ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, it's me. Yes, please go ahead.
So because Aunt Polly will pull it out his Tom's teeth, upper front teeth.
Yes, Aunt Polly would pull it out, and if the tooth is pulled out, what will be the problem? If the tooth is pulled,
he will got aches from his tooth, and he'll feel pain.
He will suffer. He will experience pain, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Yes. So he will experience pain, and that is why he did not want Aunt Polly to know about it. So, very good. Thank you. Can you tell me one more question for you? Can you tell me, so what was the next excuse that he wanted to, that he discovered or that he found?
He found his toe was paining, and from here the doctor, he discovered that he can lay him 3 days in a bed.
He had heard from a doctor that this kind of ailment would allow him to stay at home
and
for
bed rest.
3 days.
And it will cause lose a finger.
Yes, and it might be terrible also. And if it is very serious, then he might lose his finger. So that becomes a very strong argument. And so he wanted to go with it. Now, can anyone, thank you, please go and sit down. Thank you. Please leave the microphone and go. এইবার বোরাই গার্লস থেকে তোমাদের কাছে খুব সিম্পল কোয়েশ্চেন। Tom was sleeping with someone. He was there, both of them were sleeping together, and he was snoring and sleeping. You saw in the video also that Tom was sleeping with someone. Who was that? Who was there with Tom on his bed or in his bed? Tell me. Yes. Tell me. Yes. Good. Thank you for coming up and telling this answer. Tell me. Microphone ta on karo. Hello bolo, আগে একটু hello bolo, আমি শুনিনি। না শোনা যাচ্ছে না, মাইকটা ঠিক করে অন হয়নি। মাইকটা ঠিক করে অন করো, ওকে হেল্প করো একটু, সামনের দিকে ঠেলো ওটা। না শোনা যাচ্ছে না, মাইকটাকে সামনের দিকে একটু পুশ করো, ওই যে সুইচটা আছে সুইচটাকে সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে এইরকম করে বুড়ো আঙুল দিয়ে ওটা এগিয়ে নিয়ে যাও। না তোমাকে আসতে হবে না, মাইকটাকে একটু করো, মাইকের যে সুইচটা আছে সুইচ। না ঠিক হয়নি, অন্যদিন দেখে নেবে কিভাবে মাইকটা অন হতে হয়, করতে হয়। বোড়াই গার্লস বসে পড়ো, বোড়াই বালিকা বিদ্যা মন্দিরের মেয়েরা বসে পড়ো। ওকে, Now, it's a very simple question. Je kono din answer koreni Shibpur school theke, je kono din eto din class hoyeche, science er, maths er class hoyeche, answer koreni, she ajke answer korbe. Please. Je kono din mic kotha boleni. Ami chai she ekটু mic kotha bol. It's just a very simple exercise and you know the answer. Yes, please, bolo. Bolo.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Will you tell me question the once more?
Okay, I'll repeat the question for you. The question is, along with Tom, there was someone who was sleeping with him. Who was that person who was also snoring? What was his name?
He was Tom's brother. His name was Sid.
Very good. Well done. You've never spoken on the microphone before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have. Okay, but it is good that what's your name?
My name is Deb.
Okay, Dev. Thank you, Dev, for answering this question. Dev, now when Sid saw Tom suffering and crying and wailing and weeping, what was his reaction? What was Sid's reaction? It's a general question. You don't have to kind of refer to the book. Just find out yourself. You know the story. How did Sid react to this ailment that Tom was pretending to have?
Sid became afraid and he ran to his auntie to calling her to help Tom.
And to call her, not calling her. And
Call.
Tom was really afraid and he was scared that the ailment might be really serious. It might be fatal. And so he ran to Aunt Polly to get some help from her. Very good. Well done, Dev. Please sit down. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, now the question is, who else accompanied Aunt Polly? Who else accompanied Aunt Polly to Tom's room? Who was there with Aunt Polly? Sid was there with Tom. There was someone with Aunt Polly. Who was that? Yes, this boy at the the boy who is there to the left. একদম বাঁ দিকে দেওয়ালের পাশে বসে আছো, আগে কোনোদিন তোমার ওখানে হাত তুলতে দেখিনি, তুমি এসো, এগিয়ে এসো। The boy, yes, please come forward. Please come forward. Very good. This is just to kind of encourage you to speak. You know the answers, I know. Yes, please tell me.
Mary, sir.
Achha, who was Mary?
Tom's cousin.
Yes, Tom's cousin. Her name was Mary. She accompanied Aunt Polly. Yes. Now, can you tell me, was Aunt Polly taking it seriously or she was just thinking that Tom was playing a prank initially, in the beginning? In the beginning, what was Aunt Polly's reaction?
She would prank. Sid would prank.
Now, you think that Aunt Polly, in the beginning, when she came rushing with Mary, she thought that Tom was playing a prank or Tom was seriously ill? In the beginning.
In the beginning, Tom was seriously.
Yes, in the beginning, Aunt Polly thought that Tom was seriously ill. He was really having an ailment, isn't it?
Sir.
Yes, very good. So just, it's good that you are also able to understand what I'm trying to say. That is also a part of communication, to listen and understand. What is your name?
My name is Bishwajit Paroi, sir.
Bishwajit. Thank you, Bishwajit, for this wonderful answer. Please, thank you. You can leave the microphone. And I have a last question. and then I will ask different different kind of question, which is not related. So finally, what happened? What happened, and what did Aunt Polly do to Tom? Finally, at the end of the story. At the end of the story, what do we find? That what happened finally? What was the final consequence of this entire prank and fooling around and lying, pretension? What happened at the end? Who will tell me? What happened at the end? Yes, anyone? Raise your hand. Yes, the boy at the back. Yes, tumi bolo. Tumi bolo, hat tulecho.
So at the end, Aunt Polly ordered Mary to take a silk thread and
bring a thread, silk thread. Yes.
and then Aunt Polly tie one end of the thread to the front teeth of Tom and other
yes, tied.
And
past bolcho to sejono tied. ঠিকই আছে, হ্যাঁ, tied. বলো.
And the other end to the post of the bed.
Yes, very good.
And then she and Polly pull it out, and a gap was made by Aunt Polly in the teeth of the Tom, and Tom lost the teeth.
Tom lost the teeth, and there was a gap
in his upper teeth,
series
upper
of
jaw.
teeth that he had on the upper front part of his teeth. Yes, and finally he had to go to school, maybe next day or something like that. But good. What's your name?
My name is Shukrit.
So I have now, Sukrit, I have got a question. Have you ever played a prank?
Prank.
Yes. Have you ever played a prank?
So I can't remember now.
But you don't remember? Okay, fine. Anyone in the class who had played prank? Because as young people, we always do. We always do. Anyone? Yes?
Sir, they will not answer, sir, but every day they come to me with the pretension of illness and wish to go home.
I know that. So this is something which is very natural, and as young people, we would always, but good, Shukri, thank you so much. And today I just did a little bit of a conversation. I was not looking into what you know about the text, but I wanted your confidence to be raised so that you can come and speak over the microphone, and we can also interact and answer and questions. So this was a good experience for me interacting with you. I would request Borai. Thank you, Shukri. You can go and sit now. Please go and sit. Thank you. And Borai girls, please fix your microphone. Request your teachers to fix the microphone and repair it and see how it is functioning. From next week, we will start from the North Ship. That is chapter 9. It's the part of your next unit. And so this was just a super ending of this unit. You have already sat for the exam. You have taken the exam. So thank you for being so active and participating in this activity. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being in the class.
Oh, sir, thank you. I really enjoyed it.
Yes. It was, I really enjoyed interacting with them also. Thank you. Take care, sir.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.